Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin. Cartridges assembling.
Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. I don't understand. Every day it seems to be the same problem. Ugh, revolting slob.
You know, we can learn a thing or two from even the most peculiar people. Even the revolting slob, who I believe is getting ready for the big talent show. I wonder what talent he'll be performing. My, all those animals. That's quite a zoo. So, viewers, with so many to choose from, are the revolting slob's animal sounds A, diverse, B, divine, or C, divisive? The answer is A, diverse, which means numerous and varied.
And I sing?
Really? Please do. Oh, that's quite a splendid talent as well.
And stew.
Goodness, so many talents, but which one will you do?
Don't know.
But I'm afraid to tell you, you must choose one.
Can.
Oh, dear. With so many talents to choose from, is the revolting slob being A, incendiary, B, indecisive, or C, inquisitive? The correct answer is B, indecisive, which means unable to make a decision.
I don't idea. Do magic.
Perfect. Everyone loves magic. What will you do?
Pull rabbit from hat.
That's an extremely difficult trick. Can the revolting slob really?
Endeavor! Presto.
Goodness, what a surprise. Well now, the revolting slob's attempt to pull a rabbit from his hat was A, bungled, B, burgled, or C, bundled. The correct answer is A, bungled, which means doing something clumsily or unsuccessfully. Let's review. My, the revolting slob can perform a diverse number of animal impressions. But his inability to select a single talent out of his many shows him to be indecisive. And his attempt to pull a rabbit out of his hat was bungled. And you might also be interested to know that incendiary may be something that blows up, say, like a bomb. No slobs were harmed in the filming of this show.
Professor Rocket. And today, in home economics, I'm gonna teach you children how to make a pillowcase. Sound fun? Well, too bad, because we are really gonna play some psycho math. Whoa, being a wise guy always makes my head explode. Okay, now for how psycho math works. I'll show you an equation, but instead of numbers, I will show you some pictures. Now listen up. You figure out what numbers the pictures stand for and solve the problem. Are you ready? Then let's do some psycho math. Okay, let's start with the number of tusks on an elephant. Then add it to the number of donuts in a baker's dozen. Here's a clue. It's not the regular dozen. Then divide it by the number of ice cream scoops in a triple scoop sundae. Professor Rocket has a sweet tooth. In fact, he has 32 sweet teeth in all. Okay, now, you got the answer? You take the 2 elephant tusks, add it to the 13 donuts in a baker's dozen, divided by the 3 scoops of ice cream in a triple scoop sundae, equals 5. 5. That's the correct answer, and it ain't no jive. Now, get ready for the next one. The number of legs on a spider. Are you scared of spiders? I'm not. Divided by the number of bases on a baseball diamond. Then, add the number of the date that Halloween falls on. How you doing? All right? Now, what does it equal? We got a creepy spider with 8 legs divided by 4 bases on a baseball diamond, plus the number 31 that Halloween falls on. And the answer is 33. 33. That digit's so cool it scares me. Okay, here is the final one. King Henry's number, the one with the 6 wives. Subtract the number of cells in an amoeba, minus the number of points of a star on the American flag. You got the answer? Let's go! King Henry was Henry the 8th, minus the 1-cell animal, the amoeba, minus the 5 points on the American flag star, equals 2. 2! If you got it right, Professor Rocket sends props out to you. That's all I got today, so don't ask for no more. If you got all the psycho math right, you get a perfect score. Professor Rocket out.
Who's got the next game? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to play 10 seconds, where you've got to read between the lines and think up the answers before time runs out. So now you know how to play. You're on your own. You got 10 seconds. I'm getting dizzy. The answer is turning point. Ooh, next one. The answer is out on a limb. What's next? It's not such a big deal. It's making a mountain out of a molehill. You got 10 more seconds to get the next one. The answer is throwing caution to the wind. What's next? I'm feeling kind of punchy. Did you get it? It's shadow boxing. Well, that's it for now. So keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds until it's once more time to play 10 seconds.
Next.
We're serving both welding for you today.
Whoa!
What? You okay there? Hey, Pop! Look at that!
Here, take this. Bye. Skip pad, skip pad.
Hey, cats. It's your friend Sketch here to lay something heavy on you. Just 'cause you got eyes doesn't mean you always see. You got to get the whole picture before you really know what's going down. Don't believe me? Well, I'm gonna show you some pages from my sketch pad, but not every page. See if you can tell what's happening before I show you the missing pages. You dig? Now picture this. An English duke sees his most proper Queen Elizabeth fall right off her throne. The queen is mortified, baby. She wants to discuss the matter with her advisors. So she orders the duke not to tell anyone what happened until he sees her face again. The duke agrees. But the newspapers hear something's up. They want the duke to tell them what went down. So they hound the duke night and day. But the duke, he won't talk. Then these news dudes lay a bunch of the green stuff in front of him, and he agrees to tell what happened. When the queen reads the papers, she flips her royal wig. The duke is brought in, and she reminds him that he wasn't supposed to say anything until he saw her face again. But the duke, he's just chilling. He tells the queen that she can't punish him because he kept his word the whole time. Crazy, man. Are you hip to the scene? Can you tell me what really went down before I lay the missing pages of my sketch pad on you? Remember, you can look, but you don't always see. Check it out. Now, you might think that he saw the queen's face at a wax museum, but that ain't it. Or maybe you're thinking the duke dreamt of the queen's face and spilled the beans in his sleep, but that ain't it either. So you gotta ask yourself, how could he see her face when she couldn't see him? You got it in focus? He saw her picture on all that money. He kept his promise not to say anything until he saw her face again. It just happened a little sooner than the queen was figuring. Wow, child. So like I've been telling you, when you really use your eyes, you're gonna draw the right conclusion.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm talking here. That's better. All right, it's time once again to play Poop or Scoop. Can you tell the straight scoop true from the animal poop false? Test your knowledge of the animal kingdom by separating fact from fiction. Let's start with this shocker. Poop or Scoop. An electric eel generates enough electricity to power a 20-story office building. What's it gonna be? Do electric eels really pack that kind of punch? If you think they do, let me hear you say Scoop. If not, say Poop.
Animal poop!
And the answer is poop.
Yay!
An electric eel is like a swimming battery, but not an entire power station. It's capable of releasing a charge of up to 500 volts. And while that won't keep an elevator moving, it's still enough to kill a good-sized fish. Talk about your assault and battery. Next one. Poop or Scoop. Giant pandas eat more than 30 pounds of bamboo a day. If you think I'm just trying to bamboozle you, vote Poop. But if you think I'm barking up the right tree, vote Scoop. And the answer is, my friends, it's the straight scoop. The giant panda eats about 33 pounds of food every day. They'd much rather eat more nutritious foods like fish and small rodents. But the problem is that animals aren't plentiful up in the panda's high mountain home. So he eats bamboo. Lots and lots of bamboo. Here's another one for you. Get a load of the narwhal. Poop or Scoop. The narwhal uses that long tusk to skewer other fish like a shish kebab. If you think that's besides the point, go Poop. If not, go Scoop. And Poop it is. The narwhal's tusk, which is really an 8-foot-long tooth, isn't used to stab anything. No one's quite sure if it has any real function, although it may play a part in mating rituals. And speaking of sharp points, try taking a stab at this one. Poop or Scoop. The porcupine can actually shoot its quills at predators and prey. What do you think? Can a porcupine really stick it to his enemies? If you think so, go with Scoop. If not, pure Poop.
Animal poop!
And the answer is, it's pure Poop.
Yay!
The porcupine can't shoot its quills. It only releases them after they get stuck in an animal that comes near. Talk about too close for comfort. Well, kids, that's all we got for you today. If you got only one right, you're a party pooper. 2, and you're a pooper scooper. 3 makes you a super pooper scooper. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super duper pooper scooper. I'm telling you, you can't get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. So please, join us again next time for Poop or Scoop.
Watch your backs! Coming through, coming through!
No, wait, left, right, left. Okay, right there, hold it.
Haunted house party!
Good evening and welcome to the Haunted House Party. Tonight we will party with the most revered and yet dead luminary. It is you who is responsible to deduce just who our mystery guest is. Oh look, our guest of honor has just arrived. See if you can identify him. If not, who knows what ghastly consequence will befall you.
Good evening, my French friend.
Excuse me, but I am English.
Yes, I just love the French. In fact, I purchased the Louisiana territory from them.
But I am not.
And I represented America as ambassador to the French court. Hopefully this nickel will help me get a decent table.
A whole nickel. nickel.
No need to thank me. I have quite a lot of them. There were no photo IDs when I was alive, so it's my only means of identification. Of course, there is the $2 bill.
I'll be sure not to spend the entire nickel in one place.
Oh, I so love parties. In fact, I founded one, the Democratic Party, although at the time we called it the Republican Party.
And I've taken the liberty of seating you with the other two-term presidents.
Hold on now. You're not French. You're British, aren't you?
Quite.
Well, my dear sir, I just happen to be the one who shaped the Declaration of Independence, so we didn't have to do anything the British told us to do.
I certainly didn't mean to.
And you certainly won't. That is because I am...
Just one bygone moment. Who might this expired guest be? Let's examine the facts. He was ambassador to France, from whom he purchased the Louisiana Territory. His face is on the nickel and the $2 bill. He founded the Democratic Party. He was a two-term president, and he shaped the Declaration of Independence. The mysterious mystery guest has got to be...
Oui, mon ami, I am Thomas Jefferson, and I was your third president.
Impressive! We just got that one in under the... deadline! When you're ready for more deceased fun, tune in again, at which time you're all invited to the Haunted House Party.
Game cartridge loading. Check.
Next game up, Riddle Snake.
In the dark and mysterious recesses of parts unknown, there resides the strange and riddle-wise creature known only as the Riddle Snake. His music is enchanting, and his riddles are perplexing. So look close and think even closer, closer, closer. The riddle is, why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? And the answer is because he had a hole in one. The Riddle Snake also suggests if you get a stain on your pants, you wash it immediately with cold water. Not a riddle, but excellent advice. So long.
Greetings. Time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
He was ambassador to France, from whom he purchased the Louisiana Territory. His face is on the nickel and the $2 bill. He founded the Democratic Party. He was a two-term president, and he shaped the Declaration of Independence.
I am Thomas Jefferson, and I was your third president.
Let's go! King Henry was Henry the VIII, minus the one-cell animal, the amoeba, minus the 5 points on the American flag star, equals 2.
But his inability to select a single talent out of his many shows him to be indecisive, and his attempt to pull a rabbit out of his hat was bungled.
Well, that's it for now. See you next